Let's start out by picking your fabric. You're going to want to use cotton flannel and cut the fabric pieces into 4" by 4" squares. You want a different color for the backside. Maybe you want same color, I don't know. Anyways, pick your fabric. Then you want to turn the right pieces inside together, the softer pieces, because that's going to be the side that'll be touching your face. And what I did was, after I cut up all my squares, I ironed them to make them flatter so I didn't have to clip them all. And then I started to sew along the edges. I tried to get as close as possible to the edge, be consistent with it. I left my needle down and I twisted on the corners to make sure that I got a straight corner. And you always want to make sure when you sew, when you start, you back stitch, and then when you end, you back stitch again. And so here I cut the strings, and then I'm cutting the corner of the fabric so that it's not bulky when I turn it inside out. So just cut the little bit of the corner. Make sure you don't cut your thread. And then when I turned it inside out, I actually used a chopstick to get in there and to poke out the corners so they were nice and square. I didn't want any roundness to it. So be careful though, poking them out. Once you have several done, straighten out the corners and edges to iron them one last time to make them crisp. And you can see I'm showing you where I left the opening so I could pull it right side out. Now I'm going to fold those over. You'll need to roll the fabric together to make the seams match, because the idea is you want to get really close to the edge so that way it's nice and finished looking. Starting to top stitch them all, and this is just going to reinforce the strength of the wipe. Again, I'm just going slowly, and when I get to a corner, leaving the needle down, turning it, continuing until I am done with all the edges. Remember to always backstitch when you start and backstitch when you finish. I went ahead and ironed them one last time after I top stitched them. That way they really were flat and nice looking. I think they turned out cute and they're useful.